What's up, fight fans? Welcome to my channel. This is Johnny, and today we're going to be going over the statistics that nobody talks about when mentioning this weekend's upcoming WBA light heavyweight championship bout between Dmitry Bivol and Malik Zinad. Guys, as boxing fans, we know that we don't always get what we want, and what everybody wanted was to finally see that matchup between Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol. The Saudis did their job. We had the fight stage set and everything was planned. June 1st in Riyadh was the date, the city, and the time. But then we knew Beterbiev got injured. He hurt his knee and he was out. Late replacement, Malik Zinad steps up, short notice, to take Beterbiev's place. I'm not gonna hold it against you if you've never heard of Zinad. I never heard of him either. So today we're gonna talk about who Malik Zinad is. I'm gonna give some info and some facts on him. And we're gonna talk about Bivol's past resume, Zinad's past resume. We're gonna compare and contrast, and we're gonna find some advantages and disadvantages. First thing about Malik Zinad, he is a Libyan fighter. Guys, do a little bit of research. I posted this in our boxing group. In the 1970s, the ruler of Libya, Gaddafi, banned all combat sports. Google Gaddafi to see how hypocritical that became. Well, the reason why this affects Zinad is that his father was a professional boxer. All the boxing gyms got closed in the 70s, and this ban wasn't lifted until 2011. Zinad is a product of that ban. They flee Libya, war-torn country. He finds himself in Malta to continue his journey and his quest on becoming a professional boxer. Fast forward a decade or so later, and he's fighting for a world title this June 1st in Riyadh. Talk about an opportunity, talk about coming full circle. Some other facts about Zinad: he just fought in April in Sydney, Australia against Pampeloni. This guy's style is a pressure forward style. He could take a shot, he has a chin on him, and when you think about Bivol's last 9 victories all coming by decision, you'd have to think that this is probably in Zinad's head, that he could walk through some of those punches and at least put himself in a situation to give him an opportunity to maybe land one of his big shots. Zinad is currently ranked number 8 in the world in the light heavyweight division, and what we're gonna do now is talk a little bit about some of his boxing statistics. Malik Zinad is 22-0 with 16 knockouts, giving him a career 73% knockout to win ratio. He's currently ranked number 8 in the world in the light heavyweight division. The 6'1" Orthodox fighter is a proud Libyan fighter, but currently resides in Malta, and his adoring fans call him the Trigger. He's taking on Bivol June 1st in Riyadh. That's this weekend. We know Bivol's undefeated at 22-0. This is for Dmitry's WBA and IBO light heavyweight titles. He last took on Jerome Pampeloni, who was undefeated 18-0, majority decision in the 12th. Michael Diallo, 20-0, UD in the 10th. Ezekiel Maderna, 27-8, UD in the 10th. Islam Tafahi, 22-10, UD in the 10th. And Elmir Skrilej, 13-2, knockout in the 3rd. You're gonna have to do your research to find some footage on Zinad to check out his style. His last few wins are by decision. This is because it's become a step up in opponents. Early on in his career, he was known and is known as a knockout artist. He has power in his hands. They call him the Trigger for a reason. And his game plan going in is definitely gonna be able to see if he can sit down and take some of that Bivol power, and then mid to late rounds, see if he can land some of his own. Let's take a closer look and see what Dmitry Bivol's been up to. Dmitry Bivol is 22-0 with 11 knockouts. He has a career 50% knockout to win ratio. He's currently ranked number 1 in the world in the light heavyweight division. The 33-year-old Russian is a 6-foot Orthodox boxer with a 72-inch reach. He is currently the IBO and WBA world light heavyweight champion. The fight going down in Riyadh this weekend is for Bivol's WBA and IBO light heavyweight belts. Before the Zinad fight, Bivol last fought Lyndon Arthur, who was 23-1, UD in the 12th. Ramirez was 44-0, UD in the 12th. Canelo was 57-1, UD in the 12th. Salamov was 26-1, UD in the 12th. The thing about Bivol is we can't judge a book by its cover. We can't fall in love with that knockout to win ratio. It's easy as boxing fans to see a bright 100% knockout to win ratio. Think Subriel Matias, who's 20-1 with 20 knockouts. Matias' only loss, he avenged via knockout. So when we see a fighter like Bivol with only a 50% knockout to win ratio, we would be ill-advised to think Bivol doesn't have power. Just because he's not knocking people out doesn't mean he doesn't have power. What it does mean is he's a very smart fighter, doesn't put himself in too many dangerous positions, his skill level's through the roof, his footwork is world class, his ring generalmanship is unlike none other, and what he does is he drowns his opponents. He frustrates his opponents and he batters and beats them up over a 12-round fight. So what we're going to see is the tail of the fight is going to be Dmitry Bivol is going to want to do the same thing, business as usual, probably want to get him out of there. He'll probably want to make a statement considering Malik Zinad's coming into the fight as a 14-1 underdog, a late replacement. His name is not Artur Beterbiev. Bivol had to be up like he's never been in his career getting ready for that Beterbiev fight. And psychologically, when your opponent pulls out that close to the fight, it has to do something to you. So in my mind, I think Bivol is going to go in there trying to make a statement, get Zinad out of there. Now from Zinad's perspective, when you look at this guy, he has nothing to lose. Opportunity of a lifetime. We talked about him coming full circle, being a refugee from Libya, and now having an opportunity to fight for the world title in Riyadh in front of the whole world. I mean, it can't get any bigger than this. The nerves will probably be there, but he won't admit to it. And you'd have to think Zinad is going to try to get him out of there as well. Could you imagine a 14-1 underdog? When you put these fighters side by side, you look at the age, you look at the height, you look at the weight. The world-class experience is all you really have to know about who has the advantage in this fight, Dmitry Bivol. And I'd be shocked if it doesn't go to Bivol, but I'm not going to give you my prediction like I do on this channel. I like staying right in the middle, telling the story, giving you some facts and some stats, and leaving it up to you. Who do you guys see winning this fight? Zinad's a 14-1 underdog. Can he pull it off? Or will Dmitry Bivol do what he does and get the victory? Let me know in the comment section below.